Greetings everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading because for some reason the collective's energy feels a little off. It feels like the collective's energy is at a low vibrational frequency at this time for some reason or another. It may not be you that's in this energy, it just may be the collective energy around you, but the morale of the collective feels awfully low. So we're going to pull some energy around that to see why the morale feels low or what's going on collectively, currently speaking, for those that resonate with this reading. I'm going to use some oracle cards to get started, but this energy feels awfully low. What's going on with the collective spirit? Can you show me? I need to see. Don't try to force anything to fit. The reason for this reading is to try to motivate or encourage you guys on your journey because something's happening collectively that feels a little bit off. First card out is family and tribe. Okay. Okay. Letting go. The first thing I got was the collective energy for some of you guys are having a hard time letting go, or there's someone around you that's having a hard time letting go. I'm also getting that a lot of you guys had to let go of a lot of family or friends. Maybe you're feeling a little bit sad about your decision to have to let people go. Maybe you haven't met your soul tribe or your partner in whatever this is. Maybe there's a sense of sadness or depression, light to mild depression, because it feels like you are grieving the loss of having to let go of so many people, or having to turn your back on people who you once loved, or there's a detachment energy here. And there's an understanding that certain things had to be let go of in order for you to move forward. But it also feels like even though you let go of some friends or families or loved ones, whatever the case may be, or if anyone has passed over recently, there could be a sense of grieving the loss of people or a person. The letting go energy is also giving me, where do I go from here? Now that I've let go of all these energies that were holding me back, or all these people that were holding me back, whatever it was, and I've let go of all of that, what's my next step and what happens after this? Am I still going to be sad and depressed, or will I be able to rejoice or celebrate or have a new beginning that's going to be worth all this, in a sense? Like, is what I've lost or let go of to get something better, is it going to be worth all of this? And there's a sense of not knowing what's going to happen next on your journey. Yeah, because a lot of you have closed out a lot of cycles. And I feel like there's a sense of loneliness because there's nobody around you can talk to or go to. Maybe you feel like you need to talk to somebody, but there's nobody in your inner circle or your family you trust because you let everybody go. Say what you mean. So I feel like there's a lack of closure because I feel like for some of you, there were some things that were left unsaid, or there was a sense of you wanting to say some things that you never got a chance to say to some people, but maybe you never got the chance to speak your truth or tell them how you really feel. You just had to walk away and let go and just move on. So I feel like there's a sense of not having closure or understanding of why you had to close out certain cycles without any direction or direction, because it feels like you don't know what to do next. Now that you've let go of certain situations, people, places, or things, now what do I do? How do I move forward? Who do I talk to now? Or who's going to be there for me when I need somebody to listen to me when I have something to say? Or who do I call when I want to talk to somebody? So there's a sense of longing for a family or a person or something that's going to give you the freedom to enjoy your life. I mean, okay. For some of you, you had to cut off a lot of people, right? And some of these people you used to talk to a lot about everything you were going through, or they were always somebody you could talk to or something like that. But now you don't have anybody to talk to, and you don't have any people around you or friends or family you trust. It's like you don't have anybody you can share things with that you're going through. And you miss having someone to talk to when you go through certain things. And I feel like you're longing to find somebody you can talk to or be with that you can trust. You know what I mean? Something like that. All right. So this energy of feeling low vibrational is coming from having to let go of people, places, or things, and feeling lonely in the place where you are, and wondering how much longer it's going to be before you can meet some new people that you can talk to every day or be with on a, you know what I'm saying, that you can spend time with and get some kind of even exchange out of the conversation. You know what I mean? So you're missing, and you're also self-sabotaging as well for some of you guys. So I guess in a sense, this way of thinking or this energy you are in is self-sabotaging you, or it can self-sabotage you if you don't find a way to get out of this energy. Or don't let this energy self-sabotage what you have going on for yourself. Don't doubt that you did the right thing. If you had to let go of anything or anyone to move on or to put yourself in a better position, and you're feeling lonely, or you're feeling like there's nobody you can talk to now because everybody in your life has been cut off, there's a sense of needing a friend or a person you can talk to, because I feel like you have a lot to say, but you have no one to talk to or say it to. And there's a sense of feeling lonely about that or sad about that. All right. Take what resonates. Okay, that's all on that. Self-love is the key here, okay? So this is very difficult to try to explain, but I guess I'm trying to say that the collective energy is feeling sad or lonely, mainly because everybody you had to cut off, or the people you had to cut off, haven't been replaced with somebody new or something new. So it's like you're alone in the woods by yourself with nobody to talk to. And you miss being able to talk to people or be with people that you love. And the people you once loved, you had to cut off and let go. So now you feel a little bit lonely or sad or depressed because you have nobody to talk to and there's nobody to love you. Or the people you love, you had to cut off. Something like that. So I feel like there's a sense of sadness and or grief for some of you guys because you had to cut off a lot of people you loved and cared about. These people could have been your family, your friends, your lovers, whatever. But since you had to cut these people off and let go of certain attachments to these situations or these people, you don't have anybody else to talk to. Or you feel like there's never going to be somebody you can talk to and be understood without judgment. So it's like you need somebody to talk to you can trust, and you're wondering how much longer it's going to be before I can meet somebody that I can trust and talk to again, or I can love again. My throat chakra wants to close up. So that last thing that I said was, I feel like the question you're asking yourself or your spirit guides is, how much longer do I have to be in this sense of isolation, like hermit energy? When can I come out and play? Or when can I come out and feel free to be who I am without judgment? When can I find the true love of my life that's going to be there for me whenever I, wow. Somebody's throat chakra is blocked. Because like I said, there's some things that were left unsaid, or some things you really wanted to say to someone that you never got a chance to say. All you were able to do was walk away and let go. So there was a sense of no closure. Or maybe if you had a chance to talk, things could have worked out differently. There's a sense of feeling like you were not able to speak your truth. Okay. I'm going to read this Say What You Mean from the book, all right? Give me a second. It's card number 18. It breaks down to a 9. So you closed out some cycles here without any closure. Or you closed out some cycles here without being able to say how you feel or get some kind of understanding on why things had to be a certain way. You just had to walk away from it. So there's a sense of you feeling regret because you're not able to say what you wanted to say to someone. Or someone you wanted something, someone who you may have wanted to come to you and say something, they never showed up for you. It's like you were waiting for somebody from your past to return and say something to you before you let go of the situation. And because this person never showed up and said what they mean to you, you had to let go without any closure and move on. And this could have been somebody you were in love with or felt a lot of love for. And this person never said to you how they feel, or you never heard this person express their true feelings for you, but you always felt like there was something that they wanted to say. I don't know, something like that. So this one says honest communications begins with you. And the heading of this card says take some time to clarify what you need to communicate and to whom. Honest communication begins with you. Take a moment to connect within and ask yourself, in what area of your life are you hiding or denying how you feel? Does your relationship with your partner need revamping? Or the things that are not working? Who are the people in your life that you must be honest with? This is your opportunity to take back your power and share clearly and wisely and honestly what does and does not work for you. When you feel vulnerable, you can be easily swayed to say what you feel the other person wants to hear in order to keep the peace. This card is what you need to say. This message of this card is that you need to say what you really want to say and mean everything that you say and be clear about what you want. All right, so I guess, again, there were some things you wanted to say to someone or to some people, and maybe you never got the chance to speak your truth, like I said. Maybe you wanted to be heard by some people, and maybe the people you wanted to be heard by did not listen to you, and maybe it made you feel unworthy or unloved or uncared for. I'm trying to get my words together. Like I said, there's a throat chakra issue here that needs to be addressed and cleared because it's blocking your communication. Or there's something you want to say that you're not wanting to say, but if you don't say this to whoever this is that you need to say it to, it's going to continue to come up in your head. You're not going to be able to let it go. Okay. For some of you, there's something you want to say to someone. Either you haven't been given the opportunity to say what you want to say to this person and it's hard for you to let go because of it, or you won't be able to let go of something until you say what you need to say. So some of you guys need to confront some people or a situation, or you may be confronted by a person or a situation. And if that happens to you, whatever happens to you, say what you mean and mean what you say. So if somebody comes back from your past trying to confront you or talk to you any kind of way, don't be afraid to say what you need to say to this person. Don't let this person demonize you for being who you truly are. This may be someone that's coming out of the closet. They may be wanting to tell somebody they are no longer interested in the same or in the opposite sex. They want to be with the same sex. And you haven't told your family how you feel or whatever this is. It's a sense of you having a secret that you're not speaking up about. You're hiding something from people around you because you don't want people to talk about you in a bad way, or you don't want people to know the truth about something. It's like you're trying to keep a secret from someone, and people are probably already suspecting that something's not right with you, but you're holding back your truth because you don't want to be honest with yourself. Somebody needs to confront a situation and be honest with themselves. And if it means you need to let go of a situation because you're not happy or whatever the case may be, then be honest with yourself and do that. Because somebody here needs to speak their truth and be honest and take the opportunity they've been given to be honest about how they feel. And if this person doesn't step up and speak up about how they feel, you have to be willing to let this person go. So somebody here is waiting for someone to step up and say how they feel before you let go and move on. So you're waiting for communication to come in from somebody from your past. You're wanting this person to come in and tell you how they really feel about you. You've been waiting for this communication for a very long time. This is somebody you're having a hard time letting go of, because if you don't hear from this person and hear what they have to say, you won't move on. So you're waiting for communication from somebody from your past. And because of that, you're not able to move on and find true love or love somewhere else or whatever. So you're waiting for a past person to approach you and say how they feel about you, so you can decide if you want to move on or let go or stay with this person. You've been waiting for a very long time for communication from a past person. And until you get this communication from this person or have this conversation, you can't let go. It's hard for you to let go and move on. So there's a sense of an unhealthy attachment, or there's an attachment to a situation that has no resolve. and you want to resolve the situation before you let go and move on. So you're waiting for communication to come in from someone from your past to talk about this situation so you can decide if you should move on and let go or wait. Something like that. So let's get some Kipper on this to see who this is you're waiting for, that you can't let go of, that you're still in love with. Clarify the family and tribe, please, Kipper. Because you're having a hard time letting go of something or someone because you haven't talked to this person in a very long time. And before you let go and move on, you want to know how they feel about you. Do they really care about you? Do they love you? Do they want to be with you or not? If they don't tell you how they feel, you won't move on and let go. So you're keeping yourself, okay, that's why that self-sabotage card was here. For some of you guys, you are having a very hard time letting go of some people or a person. You're holding yourself back from moving forward on your journey because you're waiting for communication from somebody who you care about a lot. This could be a past lover. This person has kept you in this energy for a very long time, waiting for communication, waiting for them to express their emotions, waiting for them to leave someone else. Whatever this is that has you stuck and stagnant is self-sabotaging your energy. And that's why the frequency is so low today. There's a low vibrational energy around the collective because some of you guys are still holding on to the past and not letting go without closure. If you never get the closure you're waiting for, you still have to let go and move on and love yourself enough to know that you deserve whatever you deserve, because this just is not it. You're holding yourself back, and some of you are self-sabotaging your new beginning because you're waiting for a person to come back around and express how they feel, so you can decide if you want to let go or be with this person. And you're holding yourself back and you're self-sabotaging yourself. Please stop doing that. All right, Kipper, give me something else on this energy. Spirit is trying to warn you that what you're doing right now to yourself is self-inflicted. You're causing yourself to feel sad or depressed because you don't have closure to a situation. You're holding yourself back from being able to receive the love you deserve because you're holding on to the past. You're still waiting for this past person to step up and earn their position back. But what if they never step up and earn their position back? Are you going to keep waiting? Or are you going to let go? If you never get a chance to say what you want to say to this person or hear what they have to say to you, are you going to keep waiting or move on? All right, that's the message. Anything else? Give me a second. They want me to pull something else first. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, whoever this is for. In order for you to receive the love you deserve, you have to be okay with letting go of anyone, anything, or anybody. Even if you don't have the answers you're looking for or the closure or a reason as to why, it doesn't matter. The only thing you're doing right now is self-sabotaging yourself. And you're blocking yourself from being able to receive the love you deserve. All right? This past person may not ever get the balls to step up to the plate and tell you what you want to hear. They may never come back around and apologize for what they did to you. They may never grow the fuck up. And you have to be okay with that. All right? What else is going on with the collective energy today? Red Fox strategy. You have to be wise enough to know when it's time to let go. There's no way around it. If you don't receive closure from a situation or a person from your past, you have to be okay with letting go without it. All right? You have to be a little bit more wiser than your enemy. You cannot let your enemy know what you have going on. So this person that you're waiting for may not be somebody you need to be holding on to. This person could be an enemy to you. It feels like you're being protected from this person, to be honest. This person that you're waiting for to come in with some kind of reason as to why they left you in the first place, I feel like you're being protected from this person. And as long as they're in this fox-like energy, you're not going to be able to hear from this person until something with them changes. So this person doesn't deserve your love. This person who you still have feelings for, they don't deserve your love. because this person still hasn't changed their ways. They're still coming up as a sneaky ass individual who's going to come in and make you think they want something, even if you hear what you want to hear. Can you believe this person? Can you trust this person? Should you believe this person or trust this person? Be smarter than that, all right? Protect your energy from this person if this person is not right for you. And stop holding on to the thought of what could be. And love yourself enough to know that you deserve better than this, whatever this is. And let it go. All right, Spirit, what else is going on with this energy? Give me a one for letting go. Why is letting go here? Or how can they let go of this? We have beauty. And the top of it, or the bottom of the card is swan. And this is referenced by the word beauty. So I'm getting with this energy, the key to releasing and letting go of this situation is to love yourself more enough to know you deserve so much better. The key to letting go of this energy is to love yourself enough to know you deserve so much better than what you're waiting for. This person may not come in and give you the love you deserve. And if they don't, you have to know that you deserve way more than what they have to offer you. They don't have anything to offer you. And also, this is giving me Eight of Swords energy. This is like mental conflict on whether or not you should let go or stay and wait or continue to believe that this person's going to come in, make your life better again, whatever the case may be. It's like you're relying on this person to make you happy. It's like you're giving this person too much control over your emotions. You have to love yourself enough to know that you deserve so much more than what this person has to offer you. I'm going to get some more to clarify this as well, but that's what I'm getting. Stop feeding into this situation. Stop giving to this connection. Stop giving your energy to this person. Stop allowing them access to your energy. Free yourself from this situation and let go. And trust your intuition. Moderation. Rhinoceros spirit. I feel like you need to ground your energy, number one. And if you have any fire in your chart or any earth placements in your chart, you need to connect with that energy because it's going to give you strength or confidence to be able to release and let go of this and burn this bitch down. I'm also getting like Kundalini rising energy. I'm getting you're being divinely protected from this energy because it seems like if it was up to you, you would accept this person back into your life and allow this person to block you from moving forward. If it was up to you, if your spirit guides were not protecting you from this energy, you would go back to this person hoping that you could make this person love you again. For some of you, this person is under judgment. This person is receiving karma. This person is going through an awakening, yes. However, they have not freed themselves from a situation they need to detach from before they can complete this transformation process. They still are holding on to the past as well. They haven't let go of situations either. They're still connecting with energies they need to release and let go of. So they haven't fully evolved to the level they need to be on to meet you where you are. And you're not being advised to lower your vibration to meet them where they are. You guys got to meet in the middle. This has to be an equal give and take, a balanced relationship. It has to be balanced. So one person can't be high vibrational and the other person is not. And the person that's high vibrational doesn't need to lower their vibration to meet this person where they are. You're going to set yourself up for failure. You have to be smarter than that. So don't lower your vibration or your frequency or let down your guard towards this energy and let them back in if they haven't done the work on themselves to raise their frequency to meet you where you are. It's going to be out of balance. It's going to put you in a situation to where you're going to have to do all the work to keep this relationship going or to keep this together. It's going to be all on you to do. because this person can't offer you anything at this time. They don't have the strength, the energy, the knowledge, whatever this is they lack that you have. They're going to end up taking that from you, draining you of your good energy and giving that energy to someone else. So this won't be a healthy situation for you if you were to go back to this past person, because they have not healed. They have not broken free from their old ways. They're still in some kind of low vibrational energy themselves. All right. Spirit is working with this person, trying to guide them, but they're still not following their intuition. So they're still not able to meet you where you are. So it wouldn't be in your best interest to continue to be in this energy of waiting on this person. You need to focus on yourself and love yourself and continue to move on. And trust your intuition. It may be hard for you to hear this. This may not be what you want to hear. But they're giving me, you need to burn the bridge between the two of you and stop holding space for this person. Because the longer they know that you're holding this space for them, the longer it's going to take them to do the work they need to do to heal, to bring this connection back together. As long as you're still holding space for this person the way you are, it's like you're blocking spirit from being able to work with this person to free them from this energy. So you're helping this person stay stuck in this energy because you are also stuck in this energy for some of you. Until you release and let go of this person, they cannot release and let go of this energy they're holding on to. So you're all connected. So once you release and let go, they will have the strength to release and let go and move on too. But as long as you're still stuck in this energy, they're going to be staying stuck in the energy as well. So you guys need to detach from the situation and let go of it so this person can catch up and do the work they need to do to meet you where you are. But if you're still holding this, like you have this person, okay, let me show you what I mean. This person needs to find their own way back to spirit, back to source. And you're still trying to lead this person along the path, but they're not ready to follow you. So you're kind of like using manipulation to bring this person with you when really you need to let go so they can learn their own lessons, because this person's not ready to transform in the way that you have. They still have to figure out some things about themselves before they can meet you where you are. It's almost like you're protecting them in this energy that you're in. And it's draining you because this is not what they want you to do with your energy. They don't want you to fuel this connection anymore. They want you to let go of it so they can work on this person the way they need to work on this person. And if you're still giving to this connection in some kind of way, you're blocking them from being able to do so. All right? They want you to focus on yourself and move on and let them work with this person so they can catch up at some point. I don't know. I'm just a messenger. All right, let's get some Kipper on this energy. Is that what you want to do right now? All right, they want me to get a sacred rebel because I just feel like the energy is the way it is because there's a lot of collective people still holding on to the idea of something coming together, and it will come together when it's meant to come together. You can't force it to come together when you want it to. This person has to heal first. This person has to release and let go of some things first. And as long as you're still holding on to them, they're still holding on to things they need to release and let go of. So you're keeping them stuck and yourself stuck at the same time because you guys are still connected that way. But once you detach from the situation, it's going to force them to do the same. If they're meant to be in your life, they will do the same. If they don't, then they're not meant to be in your life. And it's time for you to accept that and move on. Because some of these people, they're in a commitment with somebody else. They're still committed to someone else or married or bound to someone else. So, I mean, there's that. What's the message for the collective? These cards are so big. Can I just get one, please, for the collective to wrap this up? What's the message? Before we get some here. All right. You have heaven sent and the word wants to be written at the bottom. The word wants to be written as the overall energy, and then heaven sent. I do feel like this was a divine connection. I do feel like this was a connection that was meant to be. I also feel like this could have been a counterpart, twin flame dynamic, whatever the case have been. But your counterpart is having a hard time letting go of some things or some people. And you have to be able to move on if they don't let go of these situations, and stop holding on to the idea of you and this person being together together in a connection, because Spirit is trying to bring you to a place where you can receive your heaven on earth energy. It's almost like this is what you're about to step into, heaven on earth, because you're heaven sent, your earth angel. So Spirit is trying to give you this ability to manifest and create your heaven here on earth. And it may not include this person. It may be that this person is not meant to share this with you. It may be there's somebody else that's going to come in and help you get to this level. It may be something better for you out there, but you have to believe that. It's like you want this person to be a part of this, and this person doesn't seem to be deserving of this. You were heaven sent to this person, yes. This person was someone you were meant to be with, possibly, yes. But this person hasn't earned the right to have your kind of love or be in your energy in this way. They haven't. This person is underdeveloped. Like they are like a premature baby compared to you. You are fully grown and fully developed. You are ready to tap into your spiritual gifts and manifest a life that you love, or a life that you want, to build for yourself. This person cannot help you build this life because they don't have the capacity to do so. It's like they don't have what they need to have to be with you in this relationship or this connection. And there's something about you needing to recognize this and understand this and accept this and move on. This is card number 33. This is a master number. You've mastered something here that they have not. And you cannot force this person to release and let go of whatever doesn't serve them to be with you. You can't use your gifts to continue to feed this connection, to get this person to accept you or be with you in some kind of way. It's like you're trying to intervene with this person's karma. This person has to learn their own spiritual lessons. And it's like you're still trying to help this person in an energetic way. And you're being advised to keep that knowledge you have to yourself. Because whatever knowledge you have is for you. They have to learn their own lessons and receive their own downloads from Spirit. Your downloads are your downloads for you. They have to do the work to receive their downloads for them. Your downloads may not be what this person needs to have access to. Whatever you receive in downloads is for you to move on, to help you get out, to help you free your, like this is for you. So you can't share your wisdom or your knowledge or your gifts with this person. This person has to tap into their own intuition. This person has to connect with their own higher self to receive their own messages. You can't relay your downloads or your messages or your information that you receive from Spirit to this person to try to help them in some shit. I don't know what you're doing, but intuitively, I feel like you are still connected. It's like you're sharing your downloads telepathically with your person, or they're trying to tap into you this way. I don't know who's doing what yet, but there's a sense of you were heaven sent to this person to help them in the beginning on this journey. You guys are supposed to connect in a way that you guys will be able to telepathically communicate or exchange gifts in a way that others cannot. Something about your gifts was very spiritual and like very, you guys are both ascending masters, but you have ascended and they have not. So you have reached the level of ascension where you can receive directions or message straight from source. The downloads that you receive from source are only going to make sense to you. So you cannot share your downloads or your insight with other people and expect for them to understand where you're coming from. And you can't force people to see things the way you see things. These people have to tap into their own intuition and learn their own spiritual gifts or connect with their own spiritual gifts to understand their spiritual journey. So it's almost like you're trying to use your clarity or your wisdom to help this person out of this situation. But this is what you receive for your guidance on your journey to help you move on. They have to tap into their own gifts or their own intuition to receive their downloads from their spirit guides on how to move forward, if that makes sense. I'm getting like a very strong sense of a divine feminine who's divinely connected to source. You've mastered all of your lessons. You've received some kind of access to information that everybody don't have access to. And it's like you're trying to use this knowledge you have to help other people or a person understand certain things that they're not ready to understand. They're not on the level to understand things the way you understand things. So you can't force them to see things the way you see things. You have to let this person or these people access their own gifts or tap into their own higher consciousness and learn their lessons and receive their downloads the way they're meant to receive them, if that makes sense. There's something about you, you're trying to use your gifts to help people that are not on the same level you are spiritually speaking. But because you have come so far on the journey, you have insight on how this plays out, or you know how to help people get to where you are. But some people are just not ready to let go of their old ways or learn or evolve spiritually. So you can't rush their process. And if they're not ready to evolve spiritually, you have to be able to let go when it's time to let go and be okay with that. You've closed out a major cycle here, and you have multiplied in a lot of ways, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You have given birth to a lot of, it's like you have multiplied your gifts, or your gifts have been multiplied. You have ascended to a higher level of consciousness. And I feel like what you're trying to do is help other people reach the same level of consciousness that you are. But some people here are not ready for that level of understanding. Everybody can accept the path that you may be on, and that's okay. You need to use your gifts and share your gifts with people that are like-minded, and not with people who want to keep you or make you feel crazy or misunderstand you in some way. It's like you have to be willing to let go of certain things and trust your intuition that a spirit is guiding you away from something or someone. It's for your higher good, because something around you that is attached to you energetically is trying to pull you back into your old ways. And you have to use your spiritual gifts to help you stay on the right path and not go back to your old ways. If this is making sense. It's like you've reached a level of ascension, and you have ascended beyond this level of understanding that most people may have. And your gifts are for you. And if people don't want to accept you for who you are, and they can't understand where you're coming from, it's not your job to make them understand or force them to understand you. If they don't understand you, they don't understand you, and that's okay. And if they can't meet you where you are, then you have to be okay with letting them go so that you can continue to move forward on your journey. Okay? Okay. Yeah, like it says, the word wants to be written. You have some information. You have information that most people don't have access to because you're directly connected to source. So you may receive downloads daily or messages that you understand clearly, but others may not. And if they can't understand where you're coming from, or if they're not ready to receive this information you have to offer them, or accept whatever this is that you're trying to help them see clearly, then you can't be upset or angry with them for that. You have to meet people on the level where they are. And you have ascended beyond levels of most people. So everybody's not going to be able to follow you on this next part of your journey because everybody won't understand where you're going. So for those who don't understand your journey, you have to let those people go. You have to let those people find their own way. And for those who are on the same path as you, you can be open to these people and express yourself and be true to yourself without having to change anything about who you are. That makes sense. So it's like you have to be able to accept that the past that you had to let go of is going to have to be released and let go of so you can walk into this opportunity to meet people of your same kind, people that's on your same level, like your soul tribe, your family, your true soul tribe, your true family, people that's on the same vibration as are you. So these people you had to let go of, or having to let go of and cut off, they're being cut off so you can continue to grow and evolve spiritually speaking, and connect with the people you need to connect with on your journey. These past relationships or connections were meant to help you learn your karmic lessons to you, so you can evolve and grow spiritually speaking, and close out a lot of karmic cycles on in your bloodline. You have something that you need to say or speak or give to the world. It may be a book for some, but there's something about your voice that's going to be of high vibration. And when you speak to people, people are going to listen to you, those who are meant to understand you. And for those who don't understand you, that may not want to follow you or take your advice or listen to what you have to say, you have to be okay with that, all right? And be willing to let them go or cut them off if that's the case. It doesn't matter if it's your family, your loved ones, your friends, whatever, all right? Everybody is not going to understand you, okay, and where you're coming from. And for those who don't, you have to be okay with letting those people go and cut them off if that's what it means for you, all right? All right, I'm going to pull some Kipper. Well, let's pull these. Let's get a reading for them to close this out. It's in order for you to break out of this cycle of feeling obligated to help everybody, because you can't help and or save everybody. Some people are not going to get it, and that's okay. For those who get it, they'll get it. For those who don't, they won't. And you have to be okay with that. Even if it means cutting off your loved ones, your family, your friends, whoever that is, especially if you try to help them understand and they're just not getting it. It's not meant for them to get it, all right? At least not right now. For some of them, they're not fully developed enough to understand this information that you may have. And you may have to, leave some people behind and wait for them to catch up. You know what I mean? I don't know. Don't hold yourself back or sabotage yourself trying to save everybody, because you can't save everybody. Man holding a coin and door to spirit. I'm seeing repeated numbers. I just saw 43 somewhere, and I saw 32 earlier. I'm having repeating numbers here. So you may be seeing a lot of repeating numbers. I got 2 men on the board, okay? I feel like you had to walk away from your masculine, because your masculine was holding on to the material world and they were not open to the spiritual side of things. And you may be more spiritual than you are material, or more 5D than you are 3D, whatever the case may be. And your masculine was still in the lower vibration, still stuck in the material world. You had to walk away from this person to go through this healing journey to receive access to spirit. So you had to walk away from your counterpart, for some of you, somebody who you had a lot of love for, somebody who you thought would be willing to do the work and join you on this journey. They chose to walk away from the connection. They chose to stay stuck in the past. Like I said, they are having a hard time letting go of the material world. You have evolved spiritually, and it's time for you to move on. You cannot continue to hold space for somebody who doesn't want to do the work to heal. You have to be willing to walk away and let go when the time comes, and love yourself and know you deserve so much better. That is your message. This masculine energy that you're holding on to or holding space for has not done the work. They have not healed, evolved, or grown spiritually to understand this journey with you. You have understanding of what this twin flame journey is all about. They're still stuck in their pride and their ego. They're still chasing after money, hoes, whatever. They're not ready to grow and evolve spiritually, and you have. So you can't stay in this energy of waiting for them to grow and evolve when you already have mastered your transformation. It's time for you to be able to walk away and move on, because you have something waiting for you on the other side. I'm sorry your person wasn't able to let go of their materialistic ways or their childish ways or their immature ways, whatever it was they were holding on to. You cannot continue to hold space and wait for this person to evolve spiritually. You're going to stagnate your own spiritual growth or sabotage your own spiritual growth and stay in this energy of waiting. It's time for you to move forward and let go of this situation for now, and love yourself enough to know you deserve so much more, and go after your wish fulfillment and your true happiness. All right? Like I said, for some of you guys, you're being blocked from this person because they're not doing the work. They're not stable. They don't deserve you. They're not ready for you. They still have lessons to learn about themselves. They don't even love themselves. They have nothing to offer you. All right? They're not ready to give you the love you deserve. Whatever you want to hear. I don't know. But it's time for you, 4444 on my clock. It's time for you to walk away and let go of this connection for now and focus on yourself and give yourself the love you deserve until you meet the one that you can share your love with. And if it's not this person, you got to be okay with that. And you got to be willing to accept offers or opportunities that come in that may give you everything you ever wanted. And it may come from somebody you don't really, don't know, a new person for some. But if this person never steps up to the plate and take their position as the head and not the tail and love themselves to know the difference, then they're going to stay stuck in this energy of always chasing their tail, always going after the next best thing. They're never going to commit to this relationship or this connection until they have healed. All right? You're being protected from this divine feminine. This masculine is not in the position to give you any good offers right now. I don't care what they tell you. They're still working in their low vibrational energy. Look at this. They're still in that low vibrational energy. They're still in this sexual energy. For some of them, they're still chasing after other women or other men. They're not ready to settle down and commit. They haven't evolved. You have mastered your ascension. They have not even begun to understand the ascension process like you have. They may never understand it until they have connected to their higher self. So you can't give them your insight and your clarity about the journey because they're never going to understand where you're coming from. They haven't reached that level yet. So don't be aggravated or frustrated or irritated with this person because they have not evolved spiritually and they're not ready to receive the same downloads you have received about this journey. You can't share the information with them if they're not in a position to understand where you're coming from. All right? And you can't be upset with them because they're not. All right? Is what I'm getting. Angel of love. This contract between the two of you needs to heal first. There has to be balance first. It has to be balanced on both sides before it can come back together. This person is still struggling to let go of some old ways they have or people they are dealing with, whatever. And you have mastered your emotions. You have evolved spiritually. You have grown in this process of healing. And this person has yet to begun their healing journey. They're still stuck in their own way. And so, my love, it's time for you to understand and accept that you may not ever get the closure you're looking for, or the answers, or the communication. Or if you do get some communication, it may not give the answers you're looking for, and you're still not going to have all the answers you need to move on. So don't let that hold you back, all right? We're going to close it up with some angel messages, and that's going to be your reading for this current energy. And look at that, the throat chakra came out. Like I said, somebody here is waiting for communication to come in to balance out the situation. But this is being handled by your spirit guides and their spirit guides. They're working behind the scenes to fix this problem or to fix this situation or to help this person grow and evolve or let go of their old ways. You can't do that. You don't have the power or the strength or the wisdom or well, let me not say it like that. I'm not saying you can't help this person, but they got to first help themselves. Until they help themselves, you can't help this person, is what I mean to say, all right? And for some of them, it's never going to happen because they still have a long way to go. They're still in this energy of just not understanding what this whole connection is or the purpose of it. They still have a lot of work to do. This one says, Angel Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being and peace of mind and spiritual growth right now. So for the divine feminine, meditation, exercise, grounding your energy, spiritual baths, spiritual cleansings, whatever you do to release negative energy, you need to do more of that to continue to stay balanced within yourself to transmute this energy, all right? So you don't get stuck and stagnant in this place and end up going backwards again, all right? To bring you into balance, you need to focus on your exercise, your yoga, meditation, grounding your energy to keep a peace of mind and to stay balanced, okay? And to continue your growth. This one says you are at the end of a cycle in your life, so call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you into your next step, and happiness is with you. I can't make it up. Animal spirit dolphin is the meaning happiness. So your happiness awaits you. Your new beginning awaits you. The next chapter of your journey begins when you step forward. And it starts with you walking away from this past and letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. All right? That's not meant to be on this journey you're on right now. Maybe later in life, it may come back around again, but right now, this part of your journey is over for you, Divine Feminine. It's time to accept that and move on, all right? And I'm not saying stop loving this person or these people. You can still love them from a distance, but you don't have to share your information, your energy, or your time with anybody who doesn't serve a purpose in your new beginning. All right? And don't let these people drag you down again because you feel some kind of way about letting go. All right? This one says, no conditions are not favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask your angels to help guide you and comfort you. So again, for some of you are so ready for this reconciliation to come together, or whatever this is you're hoping for. The answer to that question is no. The reason is because the conditions are not favorable for you right now. You're being guided to wait or look into another option and ask your angels to help and guide you and comfort you at this time. All right. This one says, I am the angel of the families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. For some of you, there's a new idea coming your way. This is going to give you a creative outlet for your energy, or this energy you're holding on to. It's going to be able to, there's a project that you're holding, that you have birthing inside of you, a creative project that you have been sitting on, that you need to put all of your efforts into to manifest that to reality. There's some kind of happy change coming from this idea. It could be an actual birth for some, a new addition to the family for some, but I'm also getting it's going to be a birth of a new idea or new inspiring thought. It's going to inspire you to move forward. It's going to help you heal and help you help others do the same. Something about your gifts, all right? This one says, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you, and I ask that you relax and feel safe. Like I said, for some of you, you're being protected from this person. Counterpart or not, if they have not done what's required of them to have an opportunity to be in your energy again, Spirit is not going to allow them to have access to you. But you do have the freedom of choice. If you allow this person back in, that's going to be you letting down your guards and losing the protection you have. And this is going to make you very vulnerable to this person, and you may end up falling back into your old ways. All right. So again, you're being protected from this person or this situation for now, because there's things going on behind the scenes that you may not be able to know of at this time. For some of you guys, whatever they're doing to this person to get them on the right path, maybe things you need to not be in the know of, something like that, all right? But you are being protected from all types of harm. So any dark magic, any negative energy that's trying to block your blessings or delay your process or stunt your growth, you're being protected from that energy, all right? So that's what I mean. There's things behind the scenes that are going on that's taking care of your lightweight, so you can focus on where you're going and where you need to be heading. You know what I mean? And you need to relax and feel safe and comfortable in where you are, and be okay with your decision to have to let go of some things or some people to get where you are. All right? All right, Divine Feminine. At the bottom, last message says, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receive divine guidance and assistance, because you deserve heaven's help, because you are heaven sent, and you are divinely protected from any negative energy or people, places, or things that may come against you in the name of God. Heaven sent is here. You're being divinely protected from any outside energies that are trying to block your blessings or disturb your peace. You're being protected from anything that's coming toward you that may try to harm you in any way. There's nothing that's going to harm you going forward. Your angel guides are standing with you, protecting you from anything that's trying to attack you mentally or spiritually. So there's no reason for you to worry. They want you to relax and just unwind and let go of this energy you're holding on to and continue to focus on yourself. All right? That's what I have. I hope this has inspired you and motivates you to come out of this funk that you are in. Love yourself, self-love, self-care day. Do your hair, do your makeup, go out on a date with yourself, go outside in nature, spend time alone. Do something to uplift your spirits, because you haven't done anything wrong. Everything you did because you was divinely guided to do so. So don't feel a way about having to cut people off or whatever this is. And if you feel lonely, or if you feel you don't have anybody to talk to, your spirit guides are open to receive and ready to talk to you or asking your questions. Whatever you need, they're here to help, all right? Use them as your guides or as your friends or as your neighbor. Whatever you need from people, your angels are here to help with, okay? I love you guys. Ashe.